Hi, first graders, it's Miss Brotland here, and we're back to learn even more about that animal that we've been learning about. Do you remember what animal it is? We talked about their habitat. They live in Antarctica. We talked about their diet, so what they eat fish, krill, squid. Do you remember now? Oh yeah, it's penguins. We are going to learn even more about penguins so that we can write about them. So in your journal, you'll remember, we already said they live in Antarctica. Their diet, they eat fish, krill, and squid. Awesome job. And then we've learned even more about them. So we compared what an adult penguin looks like compared to a chick, a baby penguin. So we learned that what they have in common is what we did in yellow. So they both have claws on their feet, they both have wings, and they both have feet. But then they have a bunch of other features that are different. So I added some of our facts over here onto our chart. So it says emperor penguins live, and then I just wrote Antarctica for a little reminder. And then emperor penguins eat fish, krill, squid. So today, as we're reading, we're going to try to fill in some more for emperor penguins are. Emperor penguins have, you might remember some of that when we were comparing the adults and the baby chicks. And then emperor penguins can. So what can they do? What do they have? And what are they? So as we read, you're going to help me fill in the chart. Hold tight, cross those fingers. Let's see if we can share. We're going to reread all about our emperor penguins. So remember, we're focusing on what are they, what do they have, and what can they eat. So here is my table of contents. It tells me all about what each section is about. So the first section is what are emperor penguins? Black and white, deep sea divers, penguin families, the glossary, and then to learn more, an index. Let's get reading. What are emperor penguins? Emperor penguins are the largest penguins in the world. These birds do not fly. They swim in icy cold water. On land, they slide on their bellies. They also waddle across the ice. I know you're shouting at me. You're saying, Miss Brotland, Miss Brotland, Miss Brotland, we have some facts to write down. Of course we have some facts to write down. Let's look at our chart to see what we can write down. Did we hear something about what are they, what they have, or what they can do? I agree. Emperor penguins are birds. B-R-I-R-D-S. Emperor penguins are birds. Nice job. Thanks for helping me fill it in. I also heard that emperor penguins are large. Yeah, they are very big. Perfect. Now, as we read, we want to find some more. What do they have and what can they do? Emperor penguins are only found in Antarctica. The birds do not have nests or shelter from the snow and wind. Instead, they help each other survive. Colonies huddle in groups to stay warm. Now, if you remember that chart, I said emperor penguins live in Antarctica. We could also say emperor penguins live in what? What was that big word we just learned? Colonies, yeah. So we live in families, humans live in families. Penguins live in a colony. Black and white. Emperor penguins are black and white with yellow markings around their head. Dense feathers and blubber protects them from the cold. The claws on their feet grip the ice to walk. Their wide wings work as paddles in the water. That was a lot of facts, first graders. We're not going to add all of them, but why don't you shout out some facts for me to add? Okay, so they are black and white. What a great fact. What's another fact you heard on that page? Okay, emperor penguins have feathers. Let's use a specific word. Let's say thick feathers. Did you hear anything else for me to add? Keep shouting out those facts. Emperor penguins have wings. Yeah, it did talk about them having wings. Great job finding a fact. One more. Yeah, they have blubber. So blubber is an extra layer of fat that protects them from the cold. Humans, us, we don't have blubber, but we have warm jackets. So blubber is almost like a penguin's jacket. It's what keeps them warm, but it stays on them at all times. The only thing we have left in our chart is what can penguins do? These penguins stand about 4 feet tall. Their bodies are long and curved to help them swim. They weigh about between 50 and 88 pounds. Deep sea divers. Emperor penguins catch krill, squid, and small fish to eat. Sometimes they must travel far to find food. These carnivores dive deep in the water to hunt. They can go as deep as 1,850 feet below the surface. Wow, first graders, I don't like swimming super deep. Maybe I only swim 5 feet deep. They swim a lot farther. Did you want to add one more thing to our chart? Okay, so emperor penguins can swim. Perfect. Thanks for helping me fill in the chart. Let's keep reading. Emperor penguins must watch for predators when they swim. Seals and orcas hunt them. Young penguins can be easy prey for seals. Large flying birds may also catch them from above. Penguin families. Once a year, emperor penguins migrate to their rookies. Some walk up to 100 miles. Female and males pair up after the long trip. Soon, females lay 1 egg each. If you want, we can add to our have section. We can say emperor penguins have eggs. Males keep the eggs warm while the females leave to find food. Chicks hatch from the eggs. 2 months later, then the female returns to help take care of the chick. Chicks have downy feathers. The babies form their own groups to keep warm. They become fledglings. After 4 months, soon the young emperor penguins make a trip to the sea. The end. Here we go. Oh, you can see me again. Thanks so much, first graders, for rereading all about penguins with me. Let's read some of the facts we learned so that tomorrow we can write all about them. So we learned emperor penguins live in Antarctica. Emperor penguins live in colonies. Emperor penguins are birds. They're large and they're black and white. Emperor penguins have thick feathers, wings, blubber, and they have eggs. Emperor penguins can swim. Emperor penguins eat fish, krill, and squid. Okay, first graders, thanks so much for reading more about penguins with me. I can't wait till we finally get to write about them and even do a little craft. We get to make our very own penguins. So stay tuned. Make sure you log on tomorrow.